Hi everyone. So we did a video recently around how to improve average order size, how that impacts your revenue. And we received a follow-up question from a fellow agency owner asking us if we could elaborate more on the topic. And I think it's really important because for any business that provides a product or service, the act of actually finding, targeting, and obtaining new customers is always going to be among its top priorities. However, it's also very important as you start to onboard new clients, whether it's in your own business or for a client's business or sell more products, that you look at other ways to drive revenue using the same energy expenditures. So essentially, how do we increase our revenue without creating more work for ourselves? Essentially, what we're asking is, what's the easiest way to grow our company? And you would think that it's to acquire new customers, but that's actually the most expensive and hardest way to do it. Now, for a startup, you don't have many options. But as you start to grow and you start to get 5, 10, 15, 20 new clients, there's a lot of different things you can do to keep that momentum going. And that's what we're going to talk about now and show you exactly how to do that. So when we think about growing our business, it's really important to put it in terms of how do we grow using leverage? And most of us are very familiar with the term leverage. We leverage our time, we leverage our assets, we leverage our resources. In this definition, I really like to use leverage as though we're using something for its maximum advantage. And for many business owners, when you think about growing your business, they think about it in a more linear way. So they fix into growing the number of clients. So let's assume in this example that we have 1,000 clients already. Maybe we're a retail location and the average value of a client or the average purchase size is about $100. They visit us about two times a year, making 2 sales. That total revenue would be $200,000. Simple math. No surprise there. And what happens is we as business owners get so focused on growing the number of clients that we have, we lose focus on some of the other areas to grow. So let's assume that we were to grow our number of clients, customers, new patients, whatever that is, by 10%. Well, that's going to help us increase about $20,000 per year. Not a bad number. But let's think about this a little bit differently. Let's say that instead of just focusing on the number of clients we have, we focus on the number of clients, the average transaction value, and growing the average number of sales per year. And we increase all those numbers by 10%. What is that going to do to our bottom line? Well, it's going to change it quite significantly. So if we look at that and we can make the computations again, we can see that now, instead of just growing our number of clients, we've grown our average transaction value to $110 and average number of sales per year to 2.2. That's a $66,000 difference by doing just a few things differently. So now, instead of focusing again on that one area and getting a 10% year-over-year growth, we focused on all 3 and we've gotten a 33% growth. Very simple strategy. And there's a number of tactics that you can use to focus in on doing all 3 of those simple changes, simple tweaks to the way that you're operating that don't create any additional work on your part, but it does create additional income with little to no additional effort. And these are the things you need to be thinking about. Stay tuned and we'll give you more information as far as what tactics you can use to grow average transaction size, average number of sales, and of course, always prospecting for new clients. Keep hustling, guys.